What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the LWG podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Danny, aka Lord Disco, accompanied by Islam, Ra, God of the Sun, and Dan, Papa Sunkiller. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications below, and don't forget to check out all the other awesome content. LWG.
I finally got The Last of Us Part 2 Platinum Trophy. Yeah, you can clap. It's fine. Go for it.
I had to just unmute my mic because I'm muting myself.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the depressing clap that you hear when it's just like when you have like just literally two people, which is what I have, or just like the sarcastic.
Oh wait,
that was a common courtesy, like a courtesy clap.
Yeah, it really was. It was like, oh,
I got you. 1 second.
Appreciate it. I'll it's all good. It's all good. Over here.
Somebody cue the audience. There we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Not only did I get the platinum trophy, I got it in the most unusual way imaginable. I don't think anybody else has ever gotten the platinum trophy the way I got the platinum trophy.
Okay.
So, as we all know, we've talked about it on the podcast. I've beaten The Last of Us Part 2 in the past, as we all have.
Yes.
And this time I was like, I already know what's happening, so I'm going to have like a guide just to tell me where the things are that I missed that I could just go pick up.
Yeah.
And so I'm following the guide, and then I'm on Twitch, trying to, get it on there. Check us out, twitch.tv/LosWise, guys. All one word. Mm-hmm. Henry, #1 fan as always. He's checking it out, and Henry's back home now.
Oh, so, yay.
Yeah. And since Henry's back home, he's able to go on his PlayStation. So he was like, hey, I'll watch you on Twitch, but I'll be in the chat if you want. I was like, absolutely. So he was on PlayStation chat talking to me while I'm playing the game.
Nice.
So we're going in there, and as I'm playing, I'm finding out he hasn't beaten the game. So it's like everything is a spoiler, and I feel horrible. And I was just like, no, I just want to support you. I was like, I appreciate it, but like I feel so bad. He's like, no, it's all good. I'm going to play it anyway. It looks like a great game. I was like, it is. You should.
You're like about to ban him from the Twitch. See?
And as we're playing it, I don't know how we got back into the discussion of the top songs of all the Rocky movies. And I once again say how No Easy Way Out is my favorite of all the Rocky songs. To which Henry proceeds to start singing No Easy Way Out while I'm getting the final trophy to get the platinum.
Nice.
And I did clip it out. It is on Twitch, but it's not as good as I want it to be. As I went through and I started adjusting it on the Twitch stream so I could save it, it didn't necessarily save the way I wanted to. I still need to see if I could somehow work with it. I do have it recorded off my computer, off my phone, in a very bootlegged way of just him singing No Way Out while I'm popping the trophy. And it's incredible. And then I felt so good. Today, I went ahead and got another platinum trophy just for the hell of it. I got it for telling lies. So I did get another platinum trophy. It's a game I started playing a while ago. And one hell of a game. It's basically a narrative-focused game where you're working for the FBI, and you have to you're just watching a bunch of videos, and you're trying to put together this whole narrative mystery of FBI people and terrorists and stuff running around. It's a pretty cool game. But 2 platinums, 2 days. Pretty cool. Proud. And not cheap platinums.
Shit.
Not cheap.
No.
Oh my God, Papa! I'm so proud of you. You are so goal oriented, and you're just crushing them. You're having an awesome week. 2022 is yours.
Yes.
You weren't raping your controller to get a platinum.
Nope, I'm not. I don't need to finger blast.
Yep.
Some people do, not me. Finger stay strong.
Some people do.
Chris, when he's playing Tekken, he be finger blasting the shit out that shit. Yo. This man.
Well, I mean, his fingers are pointing the wrong way. I get it.
Oh shit.
He got finger waves.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah. So what have you guys been playing? I told you my history there. Oh, and I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys.
I'll go. I finally fucking beat The Witcher.
Nice.
37 years later, I came out a man. Thank you. And it was funny.
Still going. Enjoy it.
Thank you. It was funny because it came down to like me choosing Yennefer or Triss, and Eric started talking to me, and I missed the whole conversation, and it was just like only the last sentence. I can only read the last sentence, and then I had the options to choose. And I was just like, oh fuck, I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, and I don't know what the heck, like, what I'm picking. And so I picked a random one, and apparently I chose Triss to be my mate, like the romance in the end game. So now I'm with Triss. That's my woman.
Are you happy about this, or?
Well, actually, I don't know. In the game, she looks kind of hotter. You know, she got the red head, and she's a witch too. She in the game, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm not mad at it.
Triss has been there.
I'm not mad at it, and I did tell her I loved her. You know, that's the only way to get her in the end game, to help you in the end game. And she did. She did a lot of shit. She helped me. She helped me against the wild hunt.
Nice.
The wild hunt was there, and we were doing like our last stand, and she was just raining fire on everybody. I was like, that's really convenient. You know, that witch over there, I banged her.
You were telling the wild hunt while you're playing, while you're fighting
As I'm
them?
fighting, just like, sword, fire.
You see the one that's blasting you guys with fire?
Mine.
I hit that. And then you stab them in the neck while you whisper in their ears. I hit that.
Yeah. So I got one of the endings. Pretty much Siri went off to into some like different dimension to stop the white blizzard or the white something. I forgot what it's called. And then she like,
It's the white wizard scandal.
fake died. She like fake died or something.
Saruman.
She like fake died or something. I don't know if she really died or she fake died. I don't know. But there was like Geralt and Ciri met at the end of the game, and she was like in a disguise or some shit. So I guess she survived. She like faked her death.
She's gonna pop up in Islam's version of Mass Effect Andromeda.
I'm
How'd I get
Ciri.
here?
So yeah, I mean that was pretty cool. I still have like a bunch of side quests, and I still have the 2 DLCs. But you know, I've been playing that game so long, I'm just like, I need a little break. So now,
I feel you.
So now I'm playing Vampire.
Okay, I was about to ask, what's next?
I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I think I'm just gonna be bouncing between those because those both are like really long games, and I'm like kind of not trying to get stuck in that like Witcher rut where I'm just like playing it forever and I get tired of it. I'm kind of like experimenting. Usually I like to just play one game and focus really hard on it and just like knock it out, but now with work and all this stuff, you know, these fucking 80-hour games
Breath
are
of
just
the
crazy.
Wild-
If I was you, I'd do a shorter, smaller game as opposed to those two. Like you got
these games. They're the ones that actually.
No, I
interest me.
get it, but it's like you have what's the other one? You got Cuphead.
I do have Cuphead.
You know, like I would jump into Cuphead if I was you.
I should do that, but I'm actually
Breath of
enjoying.
the
I'm actually
Wild-
enjoying Vampire and Breath.
Oh
of
yeah,
the Wild.
absolutely. Do you?
Breath of the Wild. I was fighting one of the a divine beast, Van Meadow or something like that, and it's like.
Yeah.
I'm actually having fun with that. It's actually really hard. Yo, Breath of the Wild is dumb hard. I keep getting stuck in these cold areas, and the puzzles are just like,
Yeah.
I'm just like freezing my ass off. And I'm just like, yo, what do I do? Teleport home. I'm about to die. Like I'm running out of food. I don't got the armor for this. Yeah. So that's why I keep jumping back to Vampire. I'm just like, yo, Breath of the Wild is actually really hard. Yo, I'm like, some points I really have to be turning to the guide because I'm just like, I don't have time to just. Maybe when I was younger, but now I don't have time to be just running around in circles in the same spot for like an hour. But
Well, for Breath of the Wild, you can actually, like, if you don't do all the puzzles and just do like the 4, if you release the 4 divine beasts and just like get the sword or whatever, you can pretty much beat the game pretty quickly. Because I think that's what Rudy did. Like he just did like the shortest path and beat the game.
I see.
He
skipped
Where
the
I
shrines?
took like
Don't you need to do the shrines to get your life bar up though?
you can do. There's like a certain point where once you get to a certain level of hearts, you can pull out the sword and then you can just like go do the last mission. Or you can like actually find every single shrine and do them all, which is what I did, and I really took my time and like like found out all the weapons. Like I kind of at some point I looked up videos on how to fight properly, like dodge and shit. To get those like slow mo. Like when you, if you dodge at the right second, parry or dodge at the right second, especially when you're fighting the Lionels.
Yeah.
When they're charging at you, if you like jump to the right or left at the like right moment, time like slows down, and you can do like the multiple combo hits.
Yeah.
And that's like how you fight those guys. But
I always feel so proud when you talk video games.
Breath of the Wild is just so hard, man. It's like the weapons break. It's like everything that could be against you is against you, and it makes it hard, but it's also super fun because it's like you don't want to fight. At least this is how I play. Like I don't want to fight, like unless I have to. But then when I really do, like get into some shit, it's like a really fun battle because like with the between the arrows and the dodging and the swords, like or whatever you have as the melee, it's like it really does become technical and shit. And it's like you gotta hide and this and that. And I'm like,
I got so cheap with my weapons with Breath of the Wilds, where whenever I got like I would like hodl all like the high level weapons. I would go hide them in my house and just like use the other ones and like only
That's how
use
you play
like
an
that
RPG, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not the only one.
That's how I play Skyrim. I get the best weapons, I put them in my house and never use them. I beat the game with like the weakest weapons there is. I was like, I'm never gonna use these. Yeah.
I really did. I beat them with like the 30 and 40 weapons, and I had like 72 and like 80 something weapons in the house just sitting there. Like you guys are my
because those things still break, right? Like they don't.
Yeah, they break too.
That's the thing. I want one sword that like I can at least repair. Like if it breaks, like it sucks that they're gone.
Like whenever I would beat like a Lionel, you get to take their weapons, like, and their bows and their weapons are like some of the strongest in the game. So I would like take those, go put them in the house, and just leave them there. Yeah. I'd be like, I'll use those for the bigger guys, and I would like never use them.
And some other things that are like technical about the game is like is when you're climbing and it's raining, you actually slide down. I'm like, I swear every time
that's the stuff that I enjoy about
every time I have
like
to climb, I swear it's raining. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
When Breath of the Wild first came out, I remember I would always like see articles. It's like where people complain. It's like every time like I would like climb or have to do something important, it would just start raining and it would like hinder me. And it's just like I forgot, like there was an article that like had the title of like the Breath of the Wild the most inconvenient rain or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it's always rains at the most like inconvenient time for you, and I'm just like, fuck, man, now I gotta go the long way.
I'm like, no, I could do this. I'd be pressing X to do the super fast jump and still slide down. Like, this is heartbreaking. I'm devastated. But it's real.
And then when you have like during the lightning storms, if you have metal,
that's what I was just gonna say.
It took me so long to figure out that shit out. I went like I would go hide under trees and shit. Yeah. And I would still get hit by. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I had to Google that. That was just boggling my mind. I was like, what is happening?
What I've seen people do strategically is like that's when if like they're fighting an enemy, that's when they just start throwing their like swords at them, so they get electrocuted and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, but that game is real technical, real fun, real hard, real challenge. Like, and but I'm also playing Vampire. You want to say something?
No, I've always said like it's weird with Breath of the Wild. I always appreciate Breath of the Wild. It's that Zelda world. I swear to God, if it wasn't set in Zelda, I would have enjoyed it. I would have beaten it. I just don't like that world. I don't like Link. I don't like Zelda. I hate the enemies. They all look like cartoon characters from old Looney Tunes. It's just everything about it's just weird to me. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't fit me. Yeah. But
Switch had a knockoff game. I forgot. It's like Phoenix something. It's like pretty much the same thing, but with like gods.
Mortals Phoenix Rising or Eternals Phoenix Rising, something like that. That came out. That's another one. It looks just as cartoony. Like, I know.
No, yeah, but anyway, I was also playing Vampire or Vampire. I don't know how some people say it.
It is Vampire. I like calling it Vampire.
But I'm actually really getting into it. I'm actually liking it a lot, and it's I got to where the 5% I got on my Xbox, so now I'm like, okay, some fresh new game. I got back to that 5%. It felt like a lot easier the second time around. I feel like Witcher primed me getting into that dodge, type fight style. But I kind of like this one a little better than The Witcher, because The Witcher is like you press one button and it's like you have to you can only use one special at a time. Whereas with the vampire, you can have like 4 weapons. Well, it's 2 weapons, but you can easily switch between both of them to like a secondary. And same thing with the powers. You can get like 4 active powers at the same time, where it's like that's its own button. And I appreciate games like that where you can do multiple things, because it gets fun, you know. Especially when there's like a million vampires or like enemies coming at me, and that's when I'm like, my blood starts pumping.
I always forget I have like all these extra special abilities, which just makes the game harder for me. But I like forget that I have them at my disposal, and I just like do shit the hard way.
Horizon, get ready.
I love those talent tree type games where you like build your powers and you can make your own like style of fighting, and
it was the same shit for Last of Us. Like I would have like these weapons, I would have these abilities, like I would unlock these things, and I would just like forget that I had them and not use them, and I would just do things the hard way. I was just like, it's just like, and then I would run into it. I'm like, oh, I remember I have this, and I would use it, and it would make my life easier. But
with Last of Us, it's a little different in the sense that because like crafting is such a big part of it, and there are limited resources. So for that one, it's just like it's all about the way you play. Yeah. Like some people like using like certain types of bombs and stuff like that. It's just like I don't. When I play Last of Us, I don't do that. So it's like if I have the same crafting materials that somebody would use to make bombs, I would use that to make health packs or do what I would use it for something else. Oh, yeah, I never would throw a grenade or anything. It's all about.
I kind of fucked myself in Vampire.
Grenades.
I kind of fucked myself in Vampire. It was like I had to make some potion for like to cure fatigue, because in Vampire you have to like you're a doctor, so you have to like. And the mission was like explicitly like, hey, find this sodium chloride, whatever, blah, blah, and make this. I found the stuff and I was like, oh, I can make a serum. And I ended up making the wrong thing. And then I was just like, damn, now I don't have enough for this main thing. I felt so stupid. I'm running around to everybody. I looked on Google. They're like, oh, find the Indian guy. And then I'm like, where the hell is the Indian guy? And I'm like running around like a fucking doofus. And finally I just killed a random vampire. And he had it, so I was like, I'll take it, fuck it. So I finally was able to make the thing, and then it progressed. But I was just like, oh god, I fucked myself. I'm gonna have to restart over. But
nice.
Yeah, so that's what I'm playing this week. How about you, Eslo?
So I started Horizon Zero Dawn, and I started it on Twitch.
I was there.
I did the first playthrough on Twitch, and man, it is a lot of fun. Also, now I'm playing the game on normal, and I know it's just the beginning, but I thought it would be like a lot harder to kill these things. Mm-hmm. Like I don't feel like an arrow, like just like
it shouldn't beat a metal monster.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
But it works out. I like the mechanics of the game. It's easy to show the bow. It's easy to shoot the bow and arrow. It's easy to aim. Like you can do quick shots, like aim and shoot, and it's pretty decent. The dodging is awesome. And then you can also get in with like a close hits and stuff like that with melee. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Liking the story so far. I mean, I haven't gotten deep into it, but like I'm interested to see how the story unfolds. So I'm excited to start playing more of this game.
You basically did. I told you on the stream. The section of the Griffin in of The Witcher. Basically, that's what you've gotten done so far in Horizon, where they teach you how to play. So like you did that. Now it's like the map opened up right where you left off at. I can't wait. And I love the fact that you're saying that it's easy, because I mean, you're gonna get wrecked.
Oh, I'm sure. I know it's the beginning, and I know it was just like, hey, this is learning, and you got all the easy like creatures.
Yeah.
I mean, like watching Horizon Forbidden West and like seeing that gameplay with the fucking giant elephant, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Like the game, I'm not gonna say it's hard, because you could. I mean, for the most part, you could probably survive every encounter. But it's going to get to the point where it's just like, do you survive it by beating them, or do you survive it by running away? Like, it's going to get to that point where it's just like, I can't beat this guy right now, I'm out. Like, it's like, but no, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I can't wait to hear more about that. Maybe even see more of you on Twitch.
Yeah. I will try it. Probably next week since I'm gonna be working from home.
Yeah,
I'll be able to do it. But like this week, I haven't been able to even just like touch a controller. So
What are the chances? And I'm sure you're going to say not at all. What are the chances you could beat it before the sequel comes out?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not happening, bro.
When does it come
It's
out?
a large game.
February something.
He's like, next week.
I'll find out.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks, I think. I think it's like February 18th or something.
Something like
middle
that.
of
I
February.
think that's the exact date, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna only be playing this thing like once a week, maybe twice a week, and now it's gonna be like once or twice every 2 weeks.
Just do big
So there's
sessions.
Yeah, it's just like there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat this thing.
Just do it one time a week, but play for like 12 hours.
Okay, like
February
I have that
18th. February
like
18th.
like I have that kind of time. You madman.
You find the time. You sleep, right?
Yeah, I need that to function.
No, you don't.
Just a little bit.
Dude, I already have Alzheimer's. If I don't sleep, I'm just gonna be a zombie.
You're going to be running around New York thinking you're Aloy. Just
Yeah. I have a bow, so like I'm gonna be shooting people in New York like it's like they're fucking these animals. I'm gonna have like a
I could
Dorito
have
on
sworn
my
it was a
ear.
watcher.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like a Dorito on my ear that's telling me their weaknesses and shit. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. Like I can't do this shit. Like I cannot not sleep. I need extra sleep. That's what I need with my Alzheimer's and shit.
You have a smartwatch?
I do not.
I got one. And it like tracks your sleep.
Mhm.
Apparently, like I never get deep sleep.
Yeah. You don't get REM sleep.
Like maybe like a couple times a week, I'll get like 20 minutes here and there.
Damn.
It's bad.
I probably
Well,
don't
that's
get
me.
REM sleep.
That's me
Yeah.
100%. I know I don't. I keep waking up. I wake up a solid like 30 times every time I go to sleep. Like, and that's just normal for me now.
Do you think you have like sleep apnea? Are you just not breathing and that's waking you up?
Possibly. I know working nights and being overweight adds to that, and that's what I did for many years. So
Yes.
my sleeping has improved since I stopped working there, but it's still not anywhere where it should be. But it's definitely better. It's just still not at all good.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
tried medicine or like?
So there's actually a ring that you can just put on your finger, and it does the same thing as the watch. Like I just saw it on Unbox Therapy, and it has like all the sensors and shit, and it tracks your sleep and it tracks like everything. Also, the Whoop strap does the same thing, but it's not like a watch. It's just like a strap that you put on your wrist.
Does it say
But,
whoop?
No, that's just the name of the company.
Check your body.
But like with me, I don't like wearing things on like my hands, so like wearing a watch or something is going to be a little difficult. But I do want to try to get a smartwatch because I do want to track some of that stuff.
It's pretty cool because it like tracks, like, it tracks your steps.
What kind of smartwatch did you
I
get?
got the Galaxy Watch 4.
Okay,
I got
nice,
like
nice,
a fitness setup. It tracks my steps. It has like the power.
Yeah.
It has the date, weather. It has like a calorie thing too. It's like Apple, those like ring, like you fill up the ring.
Yeah.
It has like a thing like that.
Well, Google Fit has that, so they do that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it's also cool
Because they all run, like anything that's not Apple runs on Wear OS, which is made by Google. So
it's cool because it can I can see all my text messages, my phone calls. I can like even see like videos, whatever they're coming in, emails. And I can like hold the button and Bixby's there. I can fake knockoff Siri. And also I got the one where it's like a LTE capable, so it's
you can actually get phone calls on it.
I can get
and,
phone
like,
call, and I don't even have to be connected to my phone or anything. So it's
Yeah.
kind of sick,
Nice. Can you connect like wireless headphones to it?
Yeah.
Because that would be crazy. Oh, that's good. So the Google Pixel Watch might be coming out later this year, so I'm gonna look into that because I have the Pixel. I like the Pixel line of phones, so I might get that, but we'll see what happens. Like I'm not a fan of watches in general, but
It's honestly
the smartwatch.
a really cool watch. It was an impulse buy, but I've honestly really liked it. It's like super customizable. There's like a million different face plates you can do. Like you could do like an old analog or like there's one with like a polar bear walking.
Speaking of like faceplates and like cases and shit like that. Like I realize like how old I've gotten from not giving a shit as much as I used to. Like remember back in the day when we used to get like when we had like our PSPs and like we would like you would hack it for us and we would do all this crazy shit to it. We would get like new cases and like do all this stuff. I remember doing that for my phone as well.
With you guys during that time, yeah.
Yeah. And like I would do that with my phone as well. I would always go find new images to put as backgrounds and do all this shit that now is just like
Everybody had their assigned ringtone.
Yeah. And,
I
dude,
never did that.
Bro, I still have it now, but for like only 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the rest I just don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like So now it's just like I don't care about any of this. Like I get like one case from my phone and like it's on there and it's just like I forget about it and that's it. Like and I was like, here, maybe I should get a new case. It's time. And then I would like think about it for 5 minutes, forget about it, and then I would just like be like, I don't care. There are these like One Piece cases that I'm looking at. They seem pretty cool. I love One Piece, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
One day you guys are gonna be like me with this stuff.
I'm the same way now. I mean,
no, yeah, I'm getting there. Like you got there early. Like I'm slowly getting there.
I've had
lived
this
there.
same background
I was
for
born
like
there.
5 years, and it's like, Naruto.
The Naruto, yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
have,
lost it too. Like that's like my only background, and it's like it fits me. I like it.
I have this. Most of my
Batman.
backgrounds are usually Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, I have that one, and then I have a different one for the inside.
Oh,
I have
like
Mass
this one.
Effect stuff,
that's cute.
Yeah, I like that one.
so I got the N7.
Oh,
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that.
And for like my computer background, I have like the One Piece crew.
Oh, that one's a cool one.
Because I love One Piece. One Piece is the shit. But yeah, let's move on to news.
Sure thing.
Or is there anything else?
I got a text message from a certain person.
Oh, yeah?
So yeah, if you want,
Wanna pause real
we
quick?
can do that.
No, we don't need to pause. Let me
can
just...
keep going. So you
Yeah.
want to start the news and then just break into that if we can?
Why don't you tell him I sent him the link, and then I'll do my movie news real quick, and then while he's on, we can actually discuss the other piece of news because I want to get. It would be funny to hear his opinion after his story. But for my first piece of news, we got Percy Jackson and the Olympians officially moving forward at Disney Plus. So I think it's going to be a series, and not a movie. So I enjoyed the movie that came out. The only thing that sucked about it was it didn't have enough information, and it like they just forgot about it. Like I think it wasn't like a big hit or whatever. But I've always been interested in stories about like the Greek gods and like their children and stuff like that, and this was like a new take on it. So I'm excited about this. But unfortunately, it's on Disney Plus, so it is what it is. It's a Disney property.
I never
But
watched any
even-
of those movies. But, yeah.
Yeah, I never
I
got
think it was
in.
only one.
I never got
No,
into
there's
it
no-
either.
Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Percy Jackson, the son of the sea. Percy Jackson lost a book in a tree. there's a
Percy
couple.
Jackson and the Sorcerer's Stone.
No,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
couple.
another one.
There's books. There's a lot of books. I think there
No,
was
there's
only
at
one
least
movie made.
2, maybe 3 movies. I guarantee it.
I'm pretty sure they only made one.
I'm
think
looking this
there's
up.
maybe
Prove you
2.
wrong.
I think there's
I'm
2.
going to prove you wrong. There's at
Okay,
least
maybe 2. I'll give you
So
2.
yeah, I already
but-
proved you wrong. I'm not
Percy
even looking it up
Jackson
now.
and Percy Jackson Strikes Back.
Percy Jackson, son of Samuel.
God. The more important news is that a sequel to 2021's Mortal Kombat has officially been announced.
Yeah.
Moon Knight head writer Jeremy Slater will write the film, and we got Rudy on.
Just he's trying to figure out how to work a phone.
I think he's on
Yeah.
his phone. Why don't you put your headphones on, Rudy?
Headphones.
Jesus Christ!
Headphones. We'll get there.
Why wouldn't he use headphones?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you use headphones? You dumb son of a bitch.
Do you want to mute him?
Yeah, I can actually.
He thought he was on Instagram
exactly.
Live or some shit.
That's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, you could mute him, and we could just keep going.
Yeah. So while Rudy figures this out, yeah. So those are my two movie pieces of news.
Very excited about the Mortal Kombat thing.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Can't
I'm
wait.
super. What,
Rudy? Nod if you can hear us. I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
No, he can't hear us.
Yeah, I think he can. I don't know yet.
Okay. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh man,
Okay.
it's like a Dan Brown book. He said, "Look right."
It's like a what?
All right. He'll come back in eventually.
A Dan Brown book.
What is a Dan Brown?
Da Vinci
What-
Code?
What is that? What? Oh, I've never read any of them.
Oh, okay.
I know what's
I
his
didn't
name
get
has
that one
weird
either.
hair in the movies. Tom Hanks, son of Samuel.
Because Da Vinci Code has like a lot of symbols, and it's like you got to figure shit out. So
No, I know. Once you said Da Vinci Code, I get it
Oh,
now.
okay.
Like with all the
he was just like,
all the
"Look right," and then it vanished.
like I said, Mortal Kombat. I can't wait. Very excited. There's been a petition that's been out for some time now that the people want The Miz, WWE superstar The Miz, to play Johnny Cage. Now, if that were to happen, that'd be crazy. But,
Okay,
Nah,
so
fuck that.
IGN. Rudy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. 1 second. So IGN just posted something on Instagram, which is actually really, really great news because I was a fan of these movies. Ron Perlman, not eager to make Hellboy 3 in his 70s, but says we owe this to the fans. So apparently,
waste.
a Hellboy 3 might be in the works because I loved Hellboy 2. Hellboy
Yeah, I
2
like it too.
was amazing. I loved that crown of fire that was on his fucking horns. I loved the exploration of that underground world. It was amazing. Guillermo del Toro was phenomenal with his monsters. And he's like telling Guillermo
Guillermo del Toro.
Thank you. He wrote, if you're reading this, get this fucking thing done. So apparently we might be getting a Ron Perlman Hellboy 3, which we would get because the new Hellboy that came out was fucking horrendous.
That's crazy, man. Is 70? That's fucking wild.
Yeah, he's 71. So
Got to redeem the series.
See,
Yeah, for real.
I've always hated the Hellboys. Never finished a movie. I get bored early
Yeah,
on. Can't stand them. Can't.
I was-
stand 'em. Very upset
I was-
to hear this news.
I always liked the way he looked. I always thought he was badass, but you know,
yeah, I liked him. I liked the fish guy. His powers were pretty cool. The girlfriend. Oh, Rudy, do not use those headphones. Can you use the other ones, please?
Oh, I'm just making myself look like I got more shit on top of me. Don't worry about me.
Oh, so those are not connected because the
They're
sound
not.
was horrible from them last time.
No, they're not gonna. He's
It's
has
just
the
coming-
earbuds.
Okay.
He's just
cool.
being Rudy.
So, special guest Rudy is joining us too because he wants to tell us a story, and now he's putting on a blanket.
Just looks like a hobo.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Because he had this story that he thought would be funny, and he needed to tell us on the podcast. So, really, bro, can you? All right, let's just tell us this goddamn story
I
so I
feel
can
like
kick
I
you
feel
off
like
this.
I have to. I feel like with the sunglasses, I have to bring out. I gotta be a legend now. I gotta come with the spice, you know.
I
No,
just
no.
want
People
you to know.
forgot already.
I just want you to know the story's been built up, so now it has to deliver. It has to
Oh.
deliver.
No,
Yeah,
man. I just. You ever just blame your girlfriend for Jesus walking into your life?
No.
can't say that I have.
Look, yeah, Dan, don't
Happily
hate.
single.
You need Jesus. No, man, it was just, you know, I went out. I was trying. I was like, I wanted to go to GameStop. Dan's already yelled at me for trading in things, but I think it justifies as to what I traded in. But
Man's got 10
you
cents
know.
back.
Trust me, it was more of a last minute thing. I didn't realize Pokemon came out. There's a fucking madhouse in there. A guy
Technically,
went in
it
there with a backpack. A guy came in there with a backpack with a parakeet on the back. And he walked in like that. And then you got a girl behind me who's just like, I'm gonna ask him what's the first Pokemon he ever played. And I'm like, this bitch better not talk to me. So before that though, I had no gas in my tank. And so I was like, all right, let me stop at 7-Eleven. So I go to 7-Eleven. This is the closest thing. I don't know about you guys, but Latinos, we don't start getting gas until the light come on, and then we know we got about 30 more miles, and then that's when we decide to get gas. So that's what happened to me. I stopped at 7-Eleven because I had to take a piss at the same time. And so I stop, I get out, and I go to get gas, and this man just waves me down. Now I'm not trying to be racist, right? In my experiences, a lot of Middle Eastern people, they rock a lot of jewelry. They rock a lot of gold. They like the bling. You know what I'm saying? So this guy had like 3 chains on, 6 rings on, some bracelets.
Sure he was Middle Eastern?
No, that was the thing. I thought he was, right? I thought he was.
Because technically, so if you're from, I guess Middle Eastern is more than just the Arabs, right? But for the most part, Arab or Muslim men can't wear gold. So,
see, the average person doesn't know this, Aslo.
I understand this, so that's why I'm questioning if he's middle. It's a religious. Muslim men can't wear gold or silk, as decreed by the Prophet.
Or silk?
Yeah.
What about, so do Indians wear a lot of gold?
Yes.
All right, cool, because I thought he was Indian. I didn't want to say it on the podcast, but since I know now that they wear that, let's not disassociate them. You know what I'm saying?
So you went for Middle Eastern? That's not better.
Well, I try to generalize.
See, that was the racist part. You could have just said, and Indians aren't Middle Eastern; they're Asian.
Mm-hmm. I know. I didn't want to say Asians either, because then people. You see, we're getting too racial in here. We're getting too. I say Asian.
Yeah, because you're stupid.
A color. I'm just saying, if I said Asian,
okay, go.
All
right,
you gotta live up to the hype.
There was an Indian guy wearing a lot of jewelry.
So I thought the guy was Indian. He was rocking a whole bunch of jewelry, and then he started speaking Spanish to me. So I was completely thrown off. I know what the fuck was happening.
So Dominican?
No. Oh, see, now who's racist? So
the
then
dark ones.
He started speaking. Speaking Spanish to me. We got dark ass Puerto Ricans out there. Dan knows. And
don't bring me into this. Tell your story.
You gave out those empanadas.
Get up and
yeah. So he had a bunch of fucking gold on him, and then he's like waving me down, and I'm just like, all right, fuck, I don't know what he wants, but okay, let me go over there. And then he's just like, yeah, he's like,
no, he could be Cuban.
No, I'm gonna get to that. He was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
He was Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing in the world. So I go up there and I'm like, he's like, you speak Spanish? Like he says this all in Spanish. I'm like, yeah, a little bit. And then starts fucking blah 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 blah. Nueva York. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's going. I was like, all I heard was Nueva York, and I need some and then he takes off a ring and hands it to me. And I'm just like,
the fuck?
I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. Like,
for those of you who don't know, Rudy currently lives in Florida, and this person speaks Spanish. And
you just agreed to take him to New York for a ring.
So imagine you're at a gas station. You're just trying to get some gas. You ain't even got enough, right? I'm just trying to get $10 because my paycheck comes tomorrow. So I go and you see an Indian who you think is an Indian guy rocking a whole bunch of jewelry, starts speaking Spanish and is handing you jewelry. Hands you one of his rings. He said, here you go. And so what he was trying to say was that something, New York, I ain't got gas. Here's a ring. And I was like, I don't know where the fuck we're going with this. But so he was trying to say, I don't have any money. Can I get some gas? Like, can you put some gas in my tank? I'll give you my ring. I'm trying to get to New York. Now, I came from Jersey. It's about a fucking 18-hour drive. You ain't going to get there on one tank of gas. So I don't even know what the fuck this guy was thinking. But I was like, okay. I'm not taking that ring and I'm not touching you, COVID. And so I was just concerned. But then I was like, you got any ID on you? I felt like a cop. And I was like, got any ID on you? And he was just like, no, I lost my wallet. And I'm like, anybody got ID in this car? And his wife is in the passenger seat. She's like, no. And then they got kids in the back seat. And I'm like, damn. what the fuck is going on out here? I'm trying to piece all this together. And so you're trying to get to New York. You need my money to get to New York. And you're trying to give me one of these rings. I'm like, I'm like, all right, I'm like, you know what? Hold on to your ring. Give me a second. So I go back to my side because I'm on one side of the tank. He's on the other side of the pump. And I'm trying to transfer money from my savings to my checking because I'm fucking broke. I'm trying to just move $10 from my checking to my savings to my checking so I could get gas. And I was only gonna put $10. Come on, who the fuck fills up their tank at 7-Eleven? So I was gonna put $10, but I'm like, I can't focus on my tank and his tank. So I'm trying to transfer the money. He's like, and then all you hear from him is, everything okay? And I'm just like, yeah, everything's fine over here. I'm just trying to transfer some money. Give me a second. So I put money on my pump. I put the thing in my car, and I fucking just put it on fill up because I'm not gonna sit there and wait for it. I go back this side. I'm like, all right, bro, I got you. Because in my mind, I'm like, this might be Jesus. You don't want to get to heaven and then you walk to the pearly gates and then Jesus is like, yo, you remember that Puerto Rican? That was me. And then fucking shuts the door on your ass. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's not what I'm about in this world.
There's nothing more than I want.
Jesus is like, you denied my
remember
ring.
that Puerto Rican? That was me.
You know what Puerto Rican was me? Remember you didn't take my rings. I was like, shit. God. So then I'm like, all right, you know what? So I go to the other side. I'm like, I got you. So I'm about to go put the card in, and he's about to open the door. And I'm like, yo, bro, your gas thing ain't even on this side of the car. Now I'm feeling really weird right now. I'm like, I ain't getting no Amber Alerts. I'm like, this man might have stole this fucking car. And then I'm like, all right. So then he pulls around to bring it to the other side. I'm like, this man don't even got a New York license plate. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm just going to hook you up because you got kids in the car, and I ain't trying to be that guy. So then I was like, oh, how much do you need? He was like, oh, just $10. And I'm like, the fuck you gonna go with $10? You can't get down the block with $10. I'm like, all right, bro, you know what? You got kids.
He's like, New York.
Yeah, right. He kept saying
he's
New
Jesus.
York.
He's gonna turn that $10 into a full tank of gas.
He's about to hustle that.
So, he said $10. I was like, you know what? All right, man, just make it 20. He said 20. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, whatever.
And he's saying all this in Spanish, right?
Yeah, except for the God bless you. Like, it was kind of weird because after he didn't speak Spanish, then he was like, it kind of was like, where are you from? And I was like, oh, New Jersey. And he was like, oh, Georgia? And I was like, ah, shit. And then I was like,
what?
I'm telling
They don't
you.
even sound alike.
Not for nothing. And a lot of Puerto Rican people don't know what New Jersey is. It doesn't exist. It's New York, or it's just allá afuera. It means out there.
It was the most awkward thing. So then I'm like, as I'm pumping the gas, I'm like, $20 ain't gonna get you the whole way. And then he just looks at me. I'm like, all right.
He's like, I got this. Yeah, I got this.
He's like, thank you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the next part of this. And I'm just like, I gave him $20. It actually came out to $20.04. The motherfucker didn't stop on time. And then he said thank you. His wife said God bless you, and they just disappeared.
You can like tell the pump to only put $20, and it'll stop exactly at $20.
Yeah, I know, but see down here you could just click it till you get to 20, and then just you got to be good with it. Though.
No, I mean you can do that up here too. But the smarter thing to do is be like, I only want $20, so it stops at $20.
In Rudy's defense, now that I no longer live in New Jersey and I have to pump my own gas, I do the same thing. It's like I just want to impress myself by making sure I stop on the 20 as opposed to.
I just wanted to get away with this. I was like, maybe this guy was Jesus, maybe this guy wasn't Jesus. I want him to go away. For all I know, people were getting kidnapped in that car. The kids might have kidnapped him. I don't know what the fuck happened.
He probably sucked out that $20 of gas and sold it to somebody else for $30.
I don't even understand. I'm like, and this car looked like a piece of shit. Like, I'm like, you ain't gonna make it. And yeah, he said thank you. She said thank you, and then they just drove off. And it was weird. Normally you feel good after doing a good deed, but I just felt wrong. Like, I felt like something was wrong. Like. But you know what? I'm telling you, if I get up there, Jesus is gonna be like, that was me. I was that Puerto Rican. You should have taken my ring.
Well, hopefully we don't see this shit on the news later on. Where...
I really hope it was a Mitsubishi. It was a silver Mitsubishi crossover. It was a silver. I should have fucking taken a picture of the license plate. It was a silver Mitsubishi crossover with a Florida license plate on the back. He was he looked Indian, but he was Puerto Rican with a bunch of gold rings on. His wife, I mean, she looked like he beat the shit out of her. She looked tired. She looked old. That might not have been his woman. I don't know. But she looked like a wreck. And he said there were kids in the back. I didn't want to. I didn't look. I didn't look in the back seat. I didn't even look in the back. They had
This is
tinted
getting
windows.
worse. This is
They were
getting
just
worse.
Midgets.
The more you're
No.
describing, it's just like this is just a bad
I'm
situation.
just saying. And then I gotta fucking go to GameStop where you just got a bunch of middle-aged men with fucking birds on their back just trying to get a Pokemon game. And they're pissed because you can't pre-order. Apparently you can't pre-order the game the same day. So this motherfucker started, he's like, I don't get the bonus? I don't get the card? I'm like, let me get the fuck out of here. Like, I just...
What were
Now-
you doing at GameStop?
Oh, so I was trading. So I got a free copy of Halo Infinite. Don't ask me how. And so I was just trading it in because I got Game Pass.
Suck a dick. Okay.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
What's the moral of the story, Rudy? What's the moral of the story?
Yo, help Jesus. Always help
Don't
Jesus.
trade in
When-
your games. That's the moral of the story. I've been telling you for years.
I don't know
Okay.
what to say to that.
Yeah. I got a quick story, real quick, Rudy, while you're on. I think will be interesting to. So a school in Michigan has denied putting litter boxes for students who identify as furries, aka cats or dogs, in the bathrooms for them to use. What the fuck is happening to humanity? What is this? What's
technically,
happening?
is it humanity at this point if they don't identify themselves?
Bro,
as human?
I don't fucking know anymore. Like kids are identifying as cats and dogs and requesting litter boxes be put in bathrooms. Like what is happening? What's happening?
I don't know.
We're going too soft on these
honestly,
kids.
it's one of those things. It's one of those things where I mean, I've always been of the mind of it doesn't affect me. I don't really care. So identify yourself however you want to identify yourself. But it's at the same time, I personally don't want to walk into a bathroom and find a piece of shit in a little box of sand.
You're gonna see a grown ass man hiding in his little box, like dropping a load.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to see that. So it's like I feel like you could identify yourself any way you want. I don't care. That's fine. But that is a whole nother thing.
Listen, I think we need to like have strict rules as like a society in public spaces. And like you can do whatever the fuck you want in your own private space, but in public we're going to use restroom facilities. We're not putting litter boxes. Like, what, dude? This shit blew my fucking mind. Like, oh my god.
I think kids are just taking it to another level, right? You know how they always used to tell us and they lied to us when they said you could be whatever you want to be? It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. You can't. You can't. If that was
You
the
can be
truth,
whatever you want to
if
be.
that
I want
was
to be
the
a
truth-
cat.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. And that's what's happening. These kids are just like,
See,
I'm
but
gonna
like-
fucking be a cat. I'm
but
going
like
to take
when
a
I
shit
was-
wherever I want.
When I was younger, right, I would pretend to be shit too. But like that was just like me playing by myself. Like, you know, like after I saw Tarzan for the first time, I was like, all right, I'm a gorilla now. And like I would play as a gorilla. I would like walk like the gorillas in Tarzan. Like when I was I was a kid. I had like I loved shit like that.
He started
like,
throwing
that
around
was just
his feces like a gorilla. Get in character.
But like I didn't do that shit in public. I wasn't like I identify as a gorilla now. Because if I did that shit at home, boy would I have gotten beat. Like my parents would have been like, no, like this is not like.
Have y'all ever seen that movie Congo? It's an old movie.
Yeah.
Me, Amy.
Yeah.
I've never seen Tarzan, but I've seen Congo.
That makes total sense for you though.
For me, absolutely it does.
Damn, I love that animated movie. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The closest thing I've ever seen to Tarzan is George of the Jungle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think people are just trying to get away with as much shit as possible? Like, I feel like at a certain point, it's just get away with what you can.
Like I feel like there's people who actually like like speaking of trans, like I feel like there's people who actually like truly identify as like other genders.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like there's people that are just like
Taking
want
advantage of the
attention.
situation.
Yeah, they just like really want attention. They don't know how to get it, and they're just using this situation to get like as much attention as they want because it's like an easy way to get attention. Right? Because it's like you're like, oh, I identify as trans. Well, this is how you will like talk to me. These are the pronouns, like, and like you make an issue and like if they don't use them, and like, so I feel like there's people who actually are, and then there's people who are just like taking advantage of this and like making it harder for those who actually are.
Yeah.
But like what scares me about this is like when people when like kids start doing this and like start like, hey, I'm a cat, hey, I'm this, I'm that. What I am afraid of, and it started a little bit, is that people are like a pedophile be like, oh, I identify as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've already seen a video online of this person saying like the word pedophile is offensive. I'm just
Wow.
or like they are just I forgot like the fucking bullshit thing they said, and I'll find the video and send it to you.
Somebody
guys.
really went out their
But
way to defend like pedophiles.
Dude, I swear to God, they said the word pedophile is like offensive, like, and they like use this other child something or whatever they fucking said. And I saw the video, and I was never angrier in my life. I'm like, listen, like, Disco, you have young nieces and nephews. I have nieces and nephews. Rudy, you have nieces and nephews. Dan, you have little sisters. Like, I wanted to like go into the screen and choke this person. Like, how fucking dare you say the word pedophile is offensive? Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, and this is what like scares the shit out of me, is like this getting pushed and it eventually becoming like accepted, and I would just be like, no, fuck this planet, like I'm done.
Fuck this
Like,
planet.
like it's no, I can't. Like, this is like, if this is what it's gonna be like, I'll just go to another country where they don't tolerate this nonsense.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been saying
like,
for a while though I want to get out of this country, but
like it's just fucking crazy.
yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
I think that's, you're right. It could lead to that. I think that's way off in the distance, but very much a possibility.
I hope it never
that
does.
community
Exactly.
has
Yeah.
so much power too. Like as soon as you like offend them or anything, it's just like cancel. You're canceled.
Well,
And
that's the thing. Some people are. There are a lot of people who are just like, if you mistakenly, all right, to you they seem like a male, and you say talk about the person, you say he. A lot of people will go out of the way to be like, I actually use the term she, and they'll be cool about it. They'll be like, I actually identify as a female. Can you please use she? And they're not going to be like, you didn't ask me about. Like, that's the people who take it almost to a next level. Like, there's a lot of people that do the whole like, hey, you didn't know. I don't want to make a thing of it. I just want you to know this is the way I do this. So, you know, there are people who are cool about that. Then there's other times where it's just like this whole extreme. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole.
Then you
thing.
got people who just don't have any pronouns at all. They said, I don't identify.
I just don't exist.
I'm just like,
I'm
I
not
don't-
anything.
Yeah, I just don't exist at that point. I don't understand at that point.
That's the dream.
Here, I found the video.
I identify as matter.
But I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
make a good point though. I mean, my thing is like how blurred could the lines get, even from a legal standpoint, right? We're like, all right, well, I identify as a child, so that was the reason why I was hanging out with children or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, once you start blurring those lines, then it kind of get then you're gonna get damn near like the insanity defense at that point, right?
I sent everybody the video of, and the worst thing is it says ODU. I don't know what that stands for, professor. So some university professor was fucking saying this. What the fuck are they teaching people in colleges nowadays or universities? Like, what is happening? to this kid. Like, dude, this shit is just like.
You're more than welcome to come to Florida. I mean, you might find Jesus down here.
Nope.
But
Jesus is in Florida.
Jesus is in Florida. I mean,
Florida
he's on his way to New
needs
York
Jesus.
right now as we speak. He's on his way to New York. I don't know how he's gonna get there on one tank of gas, but maybe he is.
They
Jesus.
make a
And
miracle
he's just
happen.
able to refill it like water to wine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's what
saying.
he's
He's gonna
saying,
take
but-
that and
He could have also turned water into gas and gotten to New York.
yeah, that's true.
He's gonna make
So
an
you saying he
endless
robbed?
tank. It just refills itself.
No, it was a test, Rudy. He was testing.
He would
your,
have teleported if he was. He would have just been in New York.
would have hopped on Gabriel's back and just like get me
Man
there.
would have crossed the Hudson River. He would have just walked right across it.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to say I saw that in
Yeah.
a wrestling match recently. They were like fighting on water. I
Walking
don't
on
know.
water.
No, they were wrestling on it.
It happened in wrestling.
Maybe that was a dream.
Yeah.
Maybe that was like a fever dream I was having. I don't know.
You gotta write that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rudy, you're more than welcome to stay on for the rest of the podcast.
Oh no, I literally left Jazz in the living room. I just didn't even tell her I was leaving. I just walked out. She's
Oh,
still
okay.
out there. I hope. She might have left me. I don't even know anymore.
Maybe she's looking
But
for
I
Jesus.
appreciate getting these calls. It's pretty dope. I mean,
She's
Are you
gone.
using
She
the
left
app
the
right
divorce papers.
yeah, I'm using the app.
How is it?
I mean, I feel like my camera looks a lot better than y'all's.
Well, that makes sense.
Possibly.
We're using laptop cameras. I think phone cameras at this point have better
Yeah.
front-facing
I'm
cameras.
curious who's
than
got the siren.
laptops?
Oh, that's me. You know, I'm
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
But the app's pretty dope. You send the link. I click the. It's kind of weird because you would think that the link would let me just jump right into the chat, but you got to copy the link to paste it in the app to join. But
Yeah.
no, it's pretty seamless.
I just
Pretty
click it
No,
on
it's
mine.
great.
That's-
Well, that's because you're on the computer.
Oh, you're saying
he's
okay,
using
yeah,
a
with the
phone, yeah.
Okay, you're right.
He's using a phone app, yeah. All right, so thank you for joining us, Rudy. That was a funny story.
No problem, man. If I
Hope
find
Jesus
Jesus,
I'm
lets you
glad you
in
found
heaven
Jesus.
at the end of time.
Spread the good word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him know. I should have told him about
Spread
the
the
podcast.
good
You should have got his number so you could check up on the man and be like, "Hey, let me know when
Should've
that 20
told
bucks
Jesus
runs out."
Should have told Jesus about the LWG podcast.
I hope he gets it. Dan, you live where you live. He might stop off next to you and ask you for some money before he goes on his way because he ain't gonna make it far on $20.
No, there's no Jesus here.
Jesus has forsaken South Carolina.
See you later, guys.
All right, man.
All right, see you,
Thank
Rudy. Thanks.
Oh God. And Jesus.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit.
One and the same, I've heard.
One or two of three. Sometimes they say,
Yeah, all of them making a whole.
but they can't play a
still don't
full
know-
game of bridge. You need 4 people.
I still don't know how that works, but that's cool.
Three's Company.
Yeah.
One hell of a
Dan, you
show,
want to
still
jump
watch
into
it
your
every day.
news?
Still watch it every day. Do you want me to go? Or do you want me to save mine towards the end? It kind of fits in with the main topic.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
All right. Dan, you got news? All right, so I'm gonna go next. For my news, I got some wrestling. Let me just pull up my notes. All right, so last week I talked to you guys about a Mustafa Ali and how he was requesting his release and blah blah blah. He had the argument with Vince. So after all that happened, there was a hashtag that started going all over Twitter, and it was trending in the wrestling world of Twitter. It was hashtag Free Ali. Everybody wants them to
Nice.
get out of WWE.
Yeah, nice.
Some of the people that fall in that category. One is Amanda Huber. She is the community outreach ambassador for AEW. Also,
Nice.
wife of the late great Brody Lee, who passed away.
All right.
So she said,
R.I.P. Brody Lee.
absolutely. She went on Twitter and she said, "Hey, I know a thing or two about somebody who's stuck in WWE and can't get out. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be fine. You'll get out and you'll be in a much better place later on." I was like, that's nice, because her husband was in a very similar situation. He was stuck in WWE forever and then finally got out. He returned to being Brody Lee and just dominated. Another person who liked the tweet is Sasha Banks, current
Nice.
WWE wrestler. very big WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
One of Vince McMahon's favorites, from what I hear, and she's the one liking the fact that, yeah, I like this Free Ali stuff. I really want him to get out of here too. And she's been on record in the past saying things of, how happy she is there. She's apparently, according to some rumors, have had issues with people and stuff like that before she became like more heavily pushed by Vince and stuff. But
yeah.
So anyway, that's going on. Another quick one we got. It is about the Royal Rumble that's coming this weekend. I believe it's Saturday. They moved their pay-per-views to Saturdays now. Great idea. Should have always been Saturdays, not Sundays. So
I wonder if they did that so not to compete with like fighting pay-per-views, because I feel like fighting pay-per-views are always Saturday.
Perhaps. I know.
Like
I know. One of the
boxing
reasons
and,
is overseas, like in the UK and stuff like that. It sucks because they're watching the pay-per-views like early in the morning, and then they have to like sleep for like an hour and then go to work. And there's a lot of fans in the UK, so maybe that's part of it too. I honestly don't know. But anyway, Royal Rumble's happening this Saturday, and there are rumors that a Ronda Rousey is going to be returning. It's almost 100% expected that she's going to be back. She hasn't been there since WrestleMania 35, 2019, the one I was at. Where she lost her championship to Becky Lynch in the main event.
Okay.
Then I was stuck in the Meadowlands for a day. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, seeing Ronda Rousey would be very interesting. Having her come back and hopefully feud with Becky Lynch is the smart move. That's probably not going to happen. She's probably going to fight Charlotte Flair again, which we're all tired of seeing. And another news story I got is Nick Khan, who I can't remember his title, and I don't have it here. He's basically one of the top people under Vince McMahon in WWE. He has stated that WWE is open for business. Said this a few times in the past. Now, when he says that, what he means is WWE is willing to work on NFTs, trading cards, etc., that they're not trying to sell the company, but they are willing to listen to offers. Also, he stated that WWE is taking calls from companies looking to buy, but not are actively selling. And just recently, news broke out that Disney has acquired exclusive rights to streaming WWE in Indonesia. So there's been a lot of talks about how WWE is going to sell, especially with this Nick Khan running things and everything like that. Apparently, there have been rumors in the past talking about how Disney, Fox, and NBC were all looking to maybe be potential buyers of WWE. And recently, Amazon has been thrown into the mix as well.
Okay.
So wouldn't be surprised to see any of those things happen, especially with people doing the streaming wars now. WWE gets a lot of eyes on it. So that would be a big get.
Everybody wants exclusive content.
And
Exclusive
WWE is a
content how you
worldwide
get
product.
subscribers.
Yep. So who knows what's going to happen there. And for a last news story I got here, so there was a lights out match on AEW Dynamite yesterday. Lights out match means an unsanctioned, unofficial, anything goes wrestling match. And it was done by Orange Cassidy going up against Adam Cole, Bebe. And it was an amazing...
I'm guessing that's his full name.
No, it's Adam Cole, but you got Bebe. You got to do it afterward.
Is Bebe his last name?
Out of respect. No, his last name is Cole. Adam Cole. Bebe.
No, Cole's his middle name, and Bebe is his last name.
It's Adam Cole.
That sounds right.
Bebe.
Bebe.
So two amazing wrestlers. You've seen Orange Cassidy in the past, and we all know when Orange Cassidy tries, he tries hard. Phenomenal match. They're breaking things, they're jumping off of stuff, people are getting involved, and then at one point, Adam Cole goes under the ring to try to grab a chair to use to attack Orange Cassidy. When he pulls it out, on the other end of the chair, hiding under the ring, was Dan Hausen. Dan Hausen is unusual. He is this wrestler in the Indies, one of the top wrestlers on the Indies in terms of publicity and stuff like that. He's all over the internet. He's all over YouTube and Twitter and everything. He's weird. His moniker is he is very nice. Well, I don't want to screw this up. He's very good and very evil. Very nice, very evil. And
Seems
he wears this weird... Exactly. So he wears this weird Pazuzu from Exorcist makeup thing, and he's like this weird alien / German / vampire / demon.
Like
Damn,
how
this guy's
German was
everywhere.
just thrown in there.
Yeah, and he's
like alien, demon, blah blah blah, German. it's like
he's an enigma.
What?
There's no way to describe. Nobody can describe Dan Hausen. That's how interesting this man is. I've been watching a lot of videos today to try to further understand him, and I'm more confused. Dan Hausen is a wrestler who is very much inspired by Conan O'Brien. It's in his words,
The comedian. Oh my gosh.
Is he a redhead?
No.
So why is he inspired by Conan?
I don't know. But he's very entertaining. He is a very good wrestler. It's just he's so weird. He usually wears capes.
Is he tall and like lanky?
A little bit.
Okay.
But still built, like fit,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But he's weird. He wears a cape. Sometimes he does the tequila dance from the Pee Wee Herman movie. He also brings out human teeth, and he puts it in people's mouths and then kicks them. Because that's not illegal in a wrestling match. You're allowed to use teeth. That's not against the rules. He doesn't like cursing. He doesn't like it when people curse. He doesn't want you to curse. And his thing is basically he's kind of like, he's a cult leader type of person who's like, hey, I'm a good guy. You can trust me. But I also might be a German demon vampire person. So no cursing, because I want to be on TV and the internet. So if you curse, they're going to take me off. But you could trust me. What's a camera? I don't know what cameras are. And he has this weird voice. I'm very excited to see that he's in AEW. Oh, and he also says Hausen at the end of a lot of things. Like Dan Hausen's like, oh yeah, I'm on the phone, Hausen. I'm going to go have a match, Hausen, real quick.
Oh, because he's German.
Or an alien. I don't know, but I'm happy he's there. We're all happy he's there.
Dude,
Thank
I don't
you,
know
Dan
what the
Hausen.
fuck just happened right now.
Man of mysteries.
I really don't.
He sounds insane.
Guys, do me a favor. Look up Dan Hausen. I want you to see an image of him.
He's a jack of all
It's
trades.
DanHousen. And just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you see his face. I can't wait. Good old Dan Hausen. Love that Dan Hausen. That's his YouTube.
Wait, how do you spell it?
DanHousen. Nope. HAU. Now I screwed it up. DanHausen.
Oh,
One
it's
word. One word. Dan
Okay.
Hausen.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. It's
Oh my God.
Man.
Why does his face look like that? He looks
like an alien German demon vampire.
German demon vampire.
He looks more like like the Japanese kabuki.
Yeah.
Like that one like the first picture I got is him like doing this pose and he's like
Yeah.
and like the kabuki actors used to do like these weird
with
faces.
Yeah, the weird faces. See that is almost exactly like The Exorcist, Pazuzu. It's a very quick scene. Who has a similar face with similar makeup. He's added on to it over the years. But yeah, that is Dan Hausen.
Interesting.
That
Can't
smile
wait to
is
see
so
him.
awkward, man. It's crazy.
He's a very awkward person.
That's how I smile when I take a picture
yeah,
because I don't know how to smile on command.
yeah,
So it's like when someone's like, "Say cheese," I'm like,
yeah. So and that's kind of his gimmick, where he's just like, "Hey, you guys can trust me. I might be evil, but I'm a good evil person, right? Look at me smile."
and he has
Like, that's his
the
gimmick.
devil, like a devil head with horns,
The tattoo?
demon style, and like wings.
The demon, yeah.
And that
On his
cape, yo,
chest.
that cape.
Yeah, I watched a match of his not too long ago where he showed up as Cold Teeth Steve Hausen, and it was Stone Cold Steve Austin stuff, but he was doing Dan Hausen stuff as Stone Cold, and he had a bald cap on. Very entertaining, man. Then he did the tequila dance again. Can't wait to see this man in AEW.
Wow.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
You gotta
I don't know.
update us on this guy. This
I don't even know
this
if I want an
thing.
update on this guy. Bro.
this
Dan
creature.
Hausen,
like-
he's entertaining, man. He gets it.
It's like that's what you need to do now in wrestling to like,
stand out.
yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, he's a good in-ring worker too. I mean, you have a lot of guys who have weird characters. Like, I don't know. I really can't describe it. He is an enigma, though. He's in a whole nother category. Yeah. But I can't wait. He's going to do one hell of a job, I'm sure. Especially with the AEW crowd. They understand this stuff, so
yeah.
Looking forward to it. And that's all I got.
Cool. All right. So, why don't we jump into the main topic?
Let's jump into the main topic. We're going to stay on that wrestling, though. Yeah,
we are.
Because we're bringing back the Kayfabe Corner.
Damn right.
Now, I'm very excited about this because this is the first Kayfabe Corner that we're going into after we've all watched the show Heels. So you guys understand a little bit more about Kayfabe now.
Yeah.
Despite me being a wrestling fan for years and talk about how wrestling is great. Hell with me. You guys watch the show and now you understand.
Yep.
Now you understand.
Yep.
Throwing up X's.
Yep.
Nobody's injured, though. Not yet.
I'm injured.
Aren't we all?
I got
damage.
I got Goutzheimer's.
Okay, Alzheimer's still.
I'm always injured.
So for this Kayfabe Corner, it's instead of coming up with Kayfabe terminology, I'm gonna give you guys wrestling names, and you know what? I did keep it Japanese. So
so you know it's gonna be fun.
So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of Japanese names, and there are some that are actual wrestlers in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Some of them are not, and who knows? Maybe this is just some guy who works for a corporation somewhere at Sony, and I just came up with their name. So
okay.
The way it goes, usually.
Wait. So are the other names actual Japanese names or just fake names you made up?
A little bit of both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang.
This is gonna be fucking.
I have come up with the real Japanese names, and I have come up with made up things that are just not anything.
But what I mean is, it like you said, is it like, did you just look up like Japanese executives or some shit like that?
No. I put stuff together. I put up names off the top of my head. I combined some names from actual wrestlers and I mixed them in there. I might have changed the spelling and pronunciation on some stuff.
Okay.
But usually how it goes with Kayfabe Corner is I give you guys the word, you guys try to tell me what it means, and whoever gets close is right. This is different. I'm going to give you guys a name, and we're just going to tally up who gets how many right. Sound good?
Okay.
How does it work?
Right.
Do we both go at the same time, or is it one at a time?
You both guess on the same word, and then I'll just tally up your points, and I'll keep track of who's right, who's wrong.
Okay.
Sound good?
Let's see if I remember any of the fucking names that you've said about New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I mean, you guys probably remember maybe 2 tops.
I remember their nicknames more than I do their actual names.
And I made sure none of them
Stone Bulldog. Love that name.
Stone Pipple.
Yeah, that's what I
What
said.
did this man just say? Stone Cold Dog?
He said
The
the Stone Cold Dog.
No, Bulldog.
No, okay, yeah, it's a Stone Pipple.
Okay.
Stone
I
Pipple.
was close.
I'm glad you remembered it.
He's like, the Stone Labrador.
He said it
was
with
so
such confidence.
Dude, I was so confident too, man. I was like,
He knew.
shit,
He knew deep down there's no way he was wrong. He knew in his heart he got it.
Dude, I was like, yeah, Bulldog, you know? Like,
That confidence.
Stone
That
Bulldog.
confidence was real.
Stone Pitbull is a lot better.
Yeah. You almost you were
His
so
cousin.
confident, I almost gave it to you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be horrible at this shit. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. All right, so you guys ready?
Well, technically, we got a 50-50 chance. You know, it's like a true false thing.
Yes or no?
All right, so
All right, go.
Evil.
Yes.
That's long.
I thought you said Japanese.
I said Japanese wrestlers.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You both say that Evil is a true Japanese wrestler.
Yeah. I feel. Listen. I have Alzheimer's. I feel like I remember you mentioning Evil back,
Evil
like when we were talking about
That's
Wrestle
fine. That's fine.
Kingdom
So
16.
you guys are locking them in.
Yes.
I'm locked in. Yes.
I'm locked in.
You're both correct. Evil
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Evil Swan!
He said Swan. He went Sanji with that.
okay. Bento.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm gonna say nah.
That's bento box. We ain't eating.
I feel,
You're
I
positive.
feel, I feel like his racist though. If I say that.
You're positive that it's not.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
All right, Danny.
It's actually Bento Kojama.
I'm gonna go with the no on this one.
All right, Danny.
Damn, I don't know. Now I'm thinking like,
See, he does that. He did that on purpose just to fuck with us. So I'm sticking with my no.
Okay, so I'm sticking with no, Danny. Bento.
I'm gonna say no too. I feel like they're just trying to draw us in with that.
Locking it in?
Yeah.
Locking it in.
You were both correct.
Yeah. What do you think? Come on, bro.
I
You
almost
don't
had
think
Danny for a second. I almost had Danny for a second.
You did almost have Danny for a second. If I didn't talk him into that shit, he would have been like, yeah.
Okay. Here's another one. Minoru
Start
Narita.
saying menu items from Saruku, Japan.
Minoru Narita.
I'm gonna say no because I feel like Minoru, yes, the first name, the last name doesn't sound correct because I feel like I remember Minoru something
I'm
else.
actually gonna say
you
yes
said.
on this one. I feel like that.
And you're trusting your memory, Eslam. All right, so Eslam's saying no, Danny's saying yes, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
And Eslam is correct.
Ooh.
Booyah!
Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up. He cheated.
The correct name is Minoru Suzuki.
Yes. Yeah, I remember.
Of course it is.
I
Of
remember
course it is.
Now, Danny,
Yeah.
if you would have said Minoru Suzuki, I would have given you the point. All right.
See, my memory's not all that bad.
TJP.
Oh, this man.
TJP. Can we ask what TJP stands for?
No.
Okay.
I honestly don't. I don't remember.
Okay. Then I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I feel like that would be TJP. Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna say no. I don't know what the heck that is.
I'm just going to say yes. I feel like that would
This
be
man's cursing at me.
an
Acronym.
An acronym.
So Eslam, yes. Danny, no.
Yeah. Locking it in.
Eslam is correct.
Damn. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm kicking ass on this
You've
shit.
gotten
Let's
everyone
go.
right so far. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
He studied.
Oh, man.
Don't come at me with an unagi dan, bro. I know what that means.
All right.
I love that shit.
Next one. Dick Togo.
This man.
See, this one I don't know. I don't know. Dick
Togo.
Togo.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Man, Dick
I'll
Togo
take some
knows
dick
what
to
he's
go.
doing.
Dick Togo. Like my instinct was like no. Because I'm just like, why would they use Dick and then Togo? Because like Dick is like short for Richard. Is like a nickname for Richard. I'm just like, Togo seems okay, but
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
know,
no.
man.
It feels like you're twisting it again. I feel like I don't know. I feel like what you're saying is wrong. I feel like
This
Don
might be
Togo.
my favorite.
Also,
Jin
This is my
Togo.
favorite. What's it called?
I don't
Kayfabe Corner.
remember you ever mentioning Dick Togo.
I think I would. I would remember that.
I would.
I remember
yeah,
every
same
day.
here. I feel like
By far, my favorite
Yeah.
Kayfabe Corner so far. It's this one right here.
I feel like yeah, like Disco said. I feel like I would remember Dick Togo because we would have like made jokes about it while you were talking. Also, it could have happened and we're both just forgetting. So I'm gonna go with no. Also,
Okay, so we got two
and I'm
no's.
locking that in.
We got two no's
Two
locked
no's.
in.
Is that the last name or is that his whole name? Because I don't know.
First name Dick, last name Togo.
Because if you say Hideki Dick Togo and no, then I'll believe you. Like I don't know.
Dicky.
Throw Hideki in there. Oh, you know what? This might be right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
First name Dick, last name Togo.
I'm gonna say no.
All right, so we got two no's, and you are both incorrect.
God damn it!
And I have mentioned Dick Togo on this podcast before.
How do you spell that? Is
Wild.
there?
See?
DICK space TOGO. Dick to go.
Yeah. Dick to go.
Man.
God damn it.
Man, oh man.
Like it sounds like it would be, but it also doesn't.
Yeah, it is stuff. That's the crazy
How did
thing,
we
yeah.
not remember that, Disco? Him mentioning this shit
Oh
on the
my
podcast
God.
before.
I feel like, but then again, you have Alzheimer's, I have dementia, so it actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So
It does make perfect sense, but damn. Okay.
All right.
I guess we didn't take that dick to go.
I got it for delivery. It's not delivery. It's dick to go.
All right, so we got another one here. Kenzo Jones.
You killing me with these like half Japanese, half American names, bro. Like, what's going on? Where's like Hideki, like Suzuki? Like,
You guys
what
really
happened to
would
those
Hideki.
names?
You guys really would have Hideki out there.
Say one more time.
Kenzo Jones. Kenzo Jones.
Damn,
Is he like Blasian?
this man's mixed.
Is he? Is he?
Is he? Yeah, that's what I'm
Is he?
asking. Is he?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know Kenzo Jones information.
What he look like? Is he a little darker than everyone else?
You know what? It's a little bit, slightly. Does that help your answer?
I don't know if you're just fucking with me on purpose to get me to say
Is he
yes.
tall?
He's about the same height as the other guys. They're all like average. I guess close
Damn.
to 6 feet, maybe a
Kenzo
little bit shorter.
Jones.
Wait, can you say his name again?
Kenzo Jones.
Kenzo Jones.
Damn, he's got all these curveballs, man. I don't know.
I know.
This-
The curveballs are the curveballs are like the half Asian, half American names. Like
got some poly
Dick
blazing.
Togo was like.
And Dick
See,
Togo
this
was
is
real.
like another Dick.
Dick Togo was real.
This is another.
Yeah, I
Dick
had to look
Togo
up Dick
me.
Togo. That man's pretty jacked.
He's
there's
big. He's
there's
a
one
big
picture
jacked
of him
dude.
just kind of like with his chest puffed out, and
Yeah.
his pecs are fucking huge. That
No,
guy,
you do not fuck with Dick.
man.
See, but I feel like this is another Dick Togo. Like,
Don't
Like
be
these-
looking it up. That's for sure.
no, I'm not looking
that's
shit
fine,
up.
that's
No,
fine.
no, I'm not looking.
No,
it up,
I
but-
looked up that Dick Togo after the fact. I ain't trying to cheat.
No, I know. I trust you. I trust you.
Kenzo, man, Kenzo Jones sounds
Jones.
like he would be like a samurai with Bushido Brown or some shit. Like I don't know. Damn, this is tough.
Kenzo Jones.
You know what? I'm gonna go with no again. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I don't. I feel like you're tricking me with a second Dick
I'ma say
Togo.
yes.
Like you were like Dick Togo. They're gonna say no on that one, and then they're gonna say yes for Kenzo Jones. So, you know what? I know you like to play those mind games, bro. I'm gonna say
I'm
no.
a fan of my games.
He's trying to.
All right, so Eslam, no. Danny, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're both locked in, right? You're absolutely sure this is what you want to do.
I am locked
Lock
in.
me in.
This is a fake person.
Eslam is correct.
God damn it.
Yes, yes,
Yo,
yes.
you're texting him on the
Yes.
side, son. I'm
Yes,
getting him all wrong.
I
got, like, 1 point.
I got his mind games.
If you guys want to know the score now or no?
Well, I got like
I think I'm up by like 3.
You are up by 3. That is correct. I should give you a point.
Yeah.
Oh,
for remembering.
yeah, the score is 5-2.
Okay.
All right. So here's another
Yo,
one.
son, you got to use that Sharingan on
I know,
your fucking jacket.
All right. So
I'm too
Ryusuke
tired. I
Kojima.
didn't sleep.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ryusuke Kojima.
I'm gonna say
Ryusuke
no.
Kojima or Kojima?
It's spelled
They're
the
like
same
the
way.
same.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just I'm saying it Kojima, but it's actually pronounced Kojima. So
Is he related to Hideo?
Hideo Kojima?
Yeah.
No, that's Hideo Kojima. No. So maybe I am pronouncing it wrong. No, they're not related.
Okay. Can you say the wrestler's name again? I'm sorry.
Ryusuke Kojima.
Ryusuke.
What's his outfit look like?
I feel
They
like
changed it up.
now Ryusuke sounds legit, but I feel because you prefaced this earlier by saying you combined some pieces of names, so I feel like you took Ryu and Sasuke and made Ryusuke.
I feel like
But it also sounds like a legit name.
I feel like I've heard of
Ryusuke
Ryusuke.
is a legit name.
I've heard of Ryusuke,
No, yeah,
but I feel like he's just throwing the
Yeah.
Kojima in there because it sounds like Hideo Kojima, and we're gonna be like, Kojima sounds real. So I'm gonna say no. I'm on to you.
You a sly son bitch, you know that? You a sly
The
son.
fact that I'm getting insulted this much means I did a good job.
You did a great job. This was
on the
great.
fly, man. This was on the fly.
I know.
Well, you better thank that
Ryusuke
flag.
Kojima.
Wait, Disco, what you say?
Oh, I said no.
No.
Yeah. I think he's bullshitting. I think he's just trying to throw that Kojima in there because it sounds familiar.
Yeah. Ryusuke.
But then again, it's Japan. Not only one person has the last name Kojima. It's like,
Yeah, that's true.
Then again, it
That is-
is Japan.
That's very true. I mean, you're not wrong.
damn, it's tough, man. I feel like if this was a real game show, I'd be so mad about myself. Like,
Can I phone a
$1
friend?
million on the
Who are
line.
you
I don't
calling?
know.
Who are you calling at
I don't
that
know.
point?
Can I ask the audience?
Audience would be like, why am I here? How'd I get here?
How about? Well, I can't get a 50-50. It's only one. It's only.
The audience is all Japanese. You can't understand them plot twist.
Well, if they said I know the word for no in Japanese.
Yeah.
So if they said yes, I would like. They didn't say yes. I would like. Oh, so that means yes.
Well, yes, it's just hi.
Oh, right.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
All right, so I'm gonna say I'm also Ryusuke Kojima. I'm gonna say no also.
We got 2 no's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Disco on this one. I'm trusting
I
you.
don't
gut,
know.
Disco,
I've been
even though
wrong.
you suck
I'm
this whole
like
game.
batting like a baseball player. I'm like 0 for 30. I got a a 302.302.
You're not even batting 500.
Batting 500 is amazing.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
no.
Yeah, it's really good. Ryusuke Kojima, you both got it correct.
Yes.
I knew it. I had a gut feeling on that.
Good call. Good call.
All right.
Yeah, we got you with that Kojima. We see your games.
We're on to you. We got your template.
And he,
He's about to be like Toshiba McEnroe.
McEnroe.
McEnroe, that's amazing. All right, next one. Ryusuke Taguchi.
Shut up! I hate you. This one sounds real. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say yes.
It
on
does.
this.
I'm gonna say yes also to Gucci. Is Gucci.
Both are saying yes?
Yeah.
You were both correct.
Yeah.
He's about to hit us with Konoha Taguchi now. It's like so.
I'm not going to do that to you.
Ryusuke Sakazuki.
Ready?
It's gonna be his next.
Satoshi Kojima.
Gosh, dang.
He coming with that Kojima again. He coming at us with that Kojima again. Now I feel this one is real.
I know you can't hit us with 2 fake Kojimas.
But he could though. Like this is the mind games. This is the mind games, bro. Like this is the shit that he does. Like he's in his mind, like, oh, I'm gonna hit him with that fake Kojima, and then they think the next one's gonna, but I'm gonna hit him with another fake Kojima. Because I did my research, and there's only one Kojima family in Japan,
This is just the one.
and that's Hideo
Are they wrestlers?
Kojima. and that's Hideo Kojima's family.
They killed
Satoshi
all the
Kojima.
other Kojimas.
Yeah, he's like the fucking they're like the shit. What's that clan called? Disco.
Uchiha?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't even know how I got that.
You got me, bro. Because I pointed. You got
Ah,
me. You wearing the
We're
shirt.
both tired, you know. I can't.
Yeah. You got me. Can you say the name one more time?
Satoshi Kojima.
Satoshi
Satoshi.
Kojima. You know what? I'm gonna say no. I feel like you're trying to pull over on us again.
That one eye's not sure though. That one eye is just
Can never be too sure with these Japanese. Oh man,
Can never be too sure when it comes to you, bro.
all right. So Eslam, you're saying no.
very very sneaky.
I'm saying no.
Danny?
Damn. Man, I don't know. Shoo.
Satoshi Kojima.
Haven't slept really. You really playing on my psyche right now.
I want to hear somebody say that on a game show. I haven't slept.
Netflix had that one game show.
Oh, that's
I almost
funny.
spit out that lemonade. Holy crap. It's coming out of nowhere. Just, Netflix.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say, damn, okay. I'm going to say, nah, what did you say, Islam?
I said no.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say yes. One of us is going to get it right.
Yeah, that's
That's a
true.
good point.
It's
That's a good point.
50-50.
Islam, no. Danny, yes.
Locked in.
Yes.
Danny is correct.
Oh, damn.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Satoshi Kojima.
motherfucker.
Nice.
Oh, man. How many more you guys want to go?
I got to look up these wrestlers, yo.
Let's do like 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
Islam, you're up by 2. So I'd say give Danny a chance to win it.
All right, 3 more.
3 more.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Bad Luck Fale.
Yes.
Bad
I don't know why.
luck, Fale.
Yes.
Bad Luck Fale.
Say it how they would say it.
Badulaku Fale.
Now I'm saying no. But I'm gonna go with yes. I don't know. It was my gut instinct. It was yes. I'm just gonna go with yes.
Oof, man.
Final answer. Locked in. I wish I had a buzzer to hit.
I'm going to say no. That sounds way too obscure.
Islam, yes. Danny, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Islam is correct.
Damn.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they would do some shit like
Bad
that.
Luck Fale. He's the rogue general.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yo, he said it like we would like completely understand what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, Bad Luck Filet. He's the rogue general. Yeah, 3 stars.
All right.
Well, now there's no chance for Disco winning.
Yeah.
So.
No. Now
This
it's
is
just for
just
pride.
for you to
Now it's just for
trash
pride.
my. It's fine.
Tomohiro Tanaka.
Yes.
That sounds like the most authentic Japanese name I've ever heard. I'm gonna say yes.
I feel like I've heard Tanaka before him saying it. Now, I mean, he could be playing us with Tanaka and switched out the first name with something else like Tomohiro. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a yes.
I don't know. I'm feeling very good about Tomohiro.
So you're both
Okay.
saying yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Locked in?
Yes.
Okay, you were both incorrect.
He got us. He got us. That's a good Japanese name, bro. That's a good Japanese
Yeah,
name.
I'm pretty proud of Tomohiro.
But Tanaka, I was right about Tanaka.
No,
right?
actually, Tomohiro is a New Japan Pro Wrestling name. I've never said Tanaka.
Oh, fuck. Where have I heard Tanaka then?
It's like the most common Japanese name in the world, or one of them.
Okay.
It's very-
Is that like the Smith
Kind
of
of
Japanese names?
Yeah,
Okay.
that and Takahashi.
Okay.
Shingo Takahashi.
Yes. Yes. I've heard that
Wait,
before.
is he?
I've heard Shingo definitely. Hopefully Takahashi's his last name.
No, it's Shingo Taguchi.
No, isn't it Shingo Nakamura?
No, it's Shingo.
You're just saying Japanese names.
Isn't that the dragon? Shingo. Oh,
I knew Shingo was gonna be interesting
God
with
damn
you
it.
guys.
Yes.
I knew it was
Oh,
gonna be
fuck.
interesting.
Fuck.
Say
Now
it-
I kind of
say it
really
one more
want to
time.
get this one.
Shingo Takahashi.
damn. Ooh, man.
Who's the guy he wrestled?
Kazuchika Okada.
Fuck.
I feel like it's Shingo Takagi or some shit. No, Shingo.
I don't know why Nakamura's in my head. Like Shingo Nakamura.
Hiro Nakamura.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to just say yes.
All right, you're gonna say yes. And Danny, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
It's Shingo You tell me.
Danny is correct. I'm also giving Danny 2 points because at one point he did say the correct name, Shingo Takagi.
Oh, damn.
So with that, Danny gets 2 points.
Okay. Are we tied now? Or did he win?
Islam still won by 1 point in the end.
Oh damn! You had me going for
That shit
had
was
me
a
going for
tie,
a
and
second.
we had to do a
That would've been
tiebreaker.
sick.
That would have been awesome. Oh my god.
But yeah.
Oh, good shit, Disco. Good shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why Nakamura came into my head. I was completely fucking wrong.
Yeah. Nakamura is what's his name from WWE? And I'm blanking on his name right now. It's gonna come to me.
Shingo Tagaki. See, in this moment, I feel like I'm a
Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm sorry.
Shinsuke. Yes. Okay, I remember. I feel like in this moment, I'm gonna remember these names more.
Mm-hmm.
But like by like next week when you have more wrestling news and you're saying this shit,
What? Dick Togo?
I'll be like, who?
I've never heard
the
that
fuck
name
is
before in
Dick
my
Togo?
life.
You never. Yeah, that's exactly what's
Yo,
gonna
me and you
happen.
are gonna be like, yo, I would remember a Dick Togo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we said that like multiple times before when he mentioned Dick Togo, and we were like, Dick Togo.
Oh, dude, I have so many more. I'm saving this for another time because This was.
Yes,
we
please,
should
this
definitely
was fun.
do like a second segment. That was actually pretty fun.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That was.
I think I hit half of them.
Oh wow, you came up with a lot. Good shit.
Oh man, but yeah, that's
All right.
squeaked away with 1 point.
that was a
It was a
that
close one. It was a close. You were behind a lot, then you came back.
that
Good
Shingo,
shit, bro.
yeah, my favorite wrestler.
I started fucking up at the end.
You just started saying, no, it's Nakamura. No, it's
Yeah.
Takahashi.
I started second guessing myself. I started trying to figure out the real names instead of just saying yes or no.
I was proud. I was
where
proud
fucked
with
up.
Bad Luck Fale. You just felt it.
Yeah,
You felt it right when you said
yeah,
it.
I did. I did.
That sounds French or some shit.
Yeah, he's
It's honestly, it sounded like a rapper.
That it really does. It
Like,
does
just
sound like
like-
a rapper.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you heard that new Bad Luck Fale?
Oh
It does actually. Now
My
I
shit
mention
was
it.
fire.
He's from New Zealand actually. He wrestles in New Japan.
Cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
one hell of a wrestler.
Final thoughts. Let's get into some final thoughts.
I'm looking forward to doing that again. Can't wait to see what other Japanese names I can confuse you guys with, and never forget Dick Togo.
We will
I
forget.
will.
my
I'll
friend.
guarantee
That's a
you
guarantee.
next week I'm gonna be like, I don't know no dicks.
The only dicks I know is the sporting goods.
I couldn't even tell my dick from a lineup.
That's honestly ditto.
But
Yeah.
my final
I
thoughts
never thought
is,
about it, but yeah.
It's like, as long as they're like within the same color, I'm just gonna be like,
It's one of them.
Can I peek?
Oh.
It's one of them.
Can I peek and match? Even at then, I would be like, I can't tell.
Yeah,
like
it's-
which.
you got a marky yours.
Yeah.
Sharpie.
Yeah.
Does this one aim slightly to the left?
Sharpie. Yeah.
Oh man. My final thoughts is I just want to say happy birthday to my girlfriend. She turned 30 this year. It's actually her birthday today, right now, and I'm here on the podcast
awesome.
with you guys because I love you guys instead of her. So
Tell her happy birthday.
So,
Tell her we said happy birthday.
yeah, I'll tell her. And so I just want to give her a shout out. That's my
No,
final
do it
thought.
now.
It sounds like
Vanessa-
you're not going to tell her.
Los Wise guys
No,
said
I'm
happy
kidding.
birthday.
Thank you.
She said thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, we heard.
So I just want to give a shout out to my lovely girlfriend. I love her, and she's the best. And mwah.
Yes, happy 30th. Oh, Dan, you already said
Yes,
yes.
I did.
Final thoughts. I don't have any. My brain just stopped working. I'm surprised I'm still breathing.
You're on that Japanese
Thank you for listening
name
to.
He used all his mental
Yo.
capacity on
Yeah.
that game show.
Thank you for listening to the Los Wise Guys podcast. If you like what you hear, follow us on social media. Like, subscribe, share, rate, review. Go check out our YouTube channel. It is popping. Go check out the Los Wise Guys website. We are uploading stuff there all the time. Thank you for listening, and have a great week.